Hey everybody, Mike Pfeiffer, Pfeiffer Hobby Supply, along with my coyotes howling in the background. Today we're going to do, I know it's been a long time, we're going to do update 93 because I have finally done something out here. Not much of anything, but something. And I'm ready to move forward on to something else. But anyway, this is going to be 93, show you what I've been doing here. But mostly, I'm going to explain to you what's going on, or what has gone on with the truck. And there's not going to be pictures of the truck, just about the truck. So here we go. Okay, so about the truck. A week or so ago, I drove it out to the fairgrounds. I promised you guys I'd take a GoPro video of driving it out there. I was extremely unhappy with the drive. The truck runs okay and so forth, but the steering box needed adjustment. The carburetor was leaking. I got home and I walked in the house and I told Robin, that truck's going. I've had it up to here. I'm done spending money on it. I've dumped money and dumped money and dumped money into it. And every time I turn around, it's something else. And I'm tired of dumping money into it. So I put it for sale. It's on eBay. It's on Craigslist. It's on Next Door Neighbor. It's on everywhere I can think of. Facebook. And we had a guy call. Local guy. My age, our age. If you're our age, my age. Anyway, nice guy. Talked to him and his wife, extended length of time, showed him the train room. He's into trains. He used to own a radiator shop here. Was all pretty excited about the truck. Drove it twice. I drove it with him in it. We looked it over, up and down and around, and he wanted me to go make the door panels for it because the guys who did the seat told me they would do the same tufting that's on the seat on the door panels if I made the door panels and brought them to them. So anyways, last Sunday they came, they looked at the truck and all that. Like I just told you, we spent hours and hours speaking to them. The guy said, he said, let us go home and talk about it. We'll call you. Well, they hadn't been home 5 minutes. He called and said, I want the truck. And he says, do you want me to bring you some cash or whatever? And I said, no. If you say you want it, I trust you at your word and it's yours and I'll hang on to it here. Of course, President's Day was Monday, so banks weren't open and stuff. So anyway, I went and got some masonite, made the new door panels, took them to Marcelo, the guy that did the upholstery. He finished them up by the next morning. I went down, picked them up, came back, put them in the truck. I rounded up. He wanted all the old parts. I rounded up all the old parts, threw them in the bed of the truck, got everything ready to go, got the title out, got all the paperwork out, all the papers that things that I've spent money on the truck. Anyway, you know how it is. Put everything in the back of the truck, got everything ready to go. They were going to call us on Tuesday. That turns out that they had supposedly to take her father, who was 100 years old, to El Paso for a doctor's appointment that was moved to Tuesday. So I didn't expect a call from them until later on. So anyway, we were trimming bushes in front. Got done trimming bushes. I got a phone call. And he said, and I won't say his name. He says, he gave me the story about, the Doña Water Company wants to come, or the utility company wants to come, and they're going to hook me and two other neighbors to the sewer system and everything, and they're going to charge me $12,000 to hook us up to the sewer, so I'm going to have to back out of the deal. And my blood pressure went up to about 1 million over 2,000. at that moment, and I thought to myself, you idiot, you should have taken some money. You never, I'm learning that no matter how nice people are, you can't trust them. But nevertheless, he gave me this sad story, backed out of the deal, and so the truck is back on all of those places. I had taken the truck off of all of those sites, had to put them all back on. So anyway, the truck is for sale. And when the truck sells, the game plan is I'm going to buy another Mustang. Now, I'm not going to buy another performance Mustang. I'm just going to buy, hopefully, a little bit newer Mustang. And I don't care whether it's a newer Mustang with an EcoBoost. I don't care whether it's a middle-aged Mustang with a V6. And I really don't even care if it's a V8 GT, if it's the right price. And I realize, and I don't want to spend all the money I'm making on the truck. And I'm not going to tell you what that is, but I want to spend about half the money that I'm going to come out with, along with the money I already had and what I'm asking for the truck. But hopefully I can find a car somewhere in that range that's clean. I want it clean. I don't care how many miles it has on it, but I want it clean and I want it unmolested. I want it totally stock. I don't want anything done to it. I don't want any tuners. I don't want any heads. I don't want any throttle bodies. I don't want any aftermarket mufflers, although if it was a V8, I might put some aftermarket mufflers on it. I prefer stock wheels. I prefer everything, but I just want it clean because I just want to enjoy driving it. And at the end, when I took all the stuff off of the Bullet, I enjoyed driving it again. I never felt like I was going to get in trouble, which with all the performance stuff on it, I was always tempted to do stupid stuff, and I was going to get in trouble. So anyways, that's the scoop, but I just feel at home in a Mustang, and I'm going to get another one if the truck sells. I don't care if it sits here and rots until I pass away in this garage. I'm not driving it anymore, and I'm not working on it anymore. It's going to sit in this garage until, well, the proverbial hell freezes over. So I hope somebody's looking for one that they want to continue on as a project, because I'm done. So that is the scoop on the truck. The truck is sitting there. I'm not working on it. I'm back out here working on the layout. I don't intend to work on it anymore. And I'm intending to sell it and get a Mustang that I am not going to work on other than detail and keep it detailed and clean. And that's the story. So let's get on and see what I've been doing, and I'll see what I can add here. Okay, going to show you what I've been doing. Got out here and started working again. As you can see, I have a support in the middle of the pedestrian bridge for all the windy whiners out there. It's in there, and yeah, I think it looks good. It's not, what I'm going to do is mount that permanently to the pink foam, and the bridge will lift off, and that center thing will stay there. But anyway, I have the trains all backed up here again. As you can see, I used the parking lot material to make a little walkway all the way down from the stairway to where the depot will be. You can see, I think you can see that I have washed all of the road all the way down, most of the parking lots, most of the edges of the street. I've put a bunch of cars out, automobiles out. I thought a good place for one of the new Mayflower moving vans would be in front of the apartment complex. I still have not gotten a chance to get somebody to help me adjust the lights. But that's okay, because I still have to put in a bunch of street lights. And that may be pretty quickly here. That may be one of the next things I do. I don't know. I might just quit working on the town area for a little bit. And I've obviously got more details and stuff to put in. A lot of street line drawing in the parking lots of like the taco stand and stuff. I haven't done anything else around the block other than clean track today. I got out my E-units and I used the track cleaner. And since I haven't been out here in quite some time, I cleaned the track. I've also been putting off ballasting inside the yard, but that is starting to bug me. So I may start doing that. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go here. But I am going to get back out here. But you can see the layout still looks pretty good. Anyway, that's what we got right here. And if I do any work tomorrow, I'll add it to this. Okay, gang. I found a place to put my dad's pictures. And I like them there. And the paperwork or paper that was hanging there is now way down here. And that's okay with me. I haven't shuffled anything else around. And I do believe that that's probably about all I have for you today. Well, gang, I hope you enjoyed 93. I've gotten a little bit of work done. I showed you what I've gotten. I hope that's enough to keep you tuning in. I plan on doing some more things. Like I said, I just don't know where I'm going to go from right here. I don't know whether I'm going to work on the branch line, I work on the yard. I just don't know. I want to break it up a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the fact that we're going to be back on trains. And as usual, thanks for watching.